Welcome back everybody, it's your boy Ace, and in today's video we're going straight into it. No intro, nothing. It is what is extremely rare but people think is common. Reddit, Reddit, and we're gonna see if I know some of this or if we get some new knowledge today. Let's get into it.
What is extremely rare, but people think it's very common? Successfully saving someone trapped by a fire via re-entering a burning building. The mortality rate for this is really high and fire departments have petitioned to stop showing this in movies because it usually results in another life being lost. Burglary in the middle of the night. Burglary happens most often during the day when nobody is home. No burglar wants to break in and try to sneak around your place while you're sleeping. His biggest concern is to
That actually makes sense. At the daytime you're at work, you're shopping, you everywhere but home. Most of the time you're at home, and today time in 2020 most people use their phone like all the way to midnight or 1 o'clock before they go to bed, so it's not that easy to sneak into somebody's house at night. You will 99% of the time get noticed.
To evade detection. It makes more sense to work in the daytime. In all likelihood, that noise you heard outside was a car or a coon or your imagination. Go to sleep. That's exactly what a burglar would say. Don't trust this person. People giving away drugs to kids at Halloween. Why would they give away product they could sell? My 12-year-old daughter told me that literally none of the kids in her grade will eat from the pizza place right by our house because the people making the pizza put weed in it. I figure 12 is old enough to learn that nobody is giving away weed that's chain free. Where is this pizza place I should most certainly avoid?
That's actually true. Why would people give away? Oh, fun fact, I did learn that people, a small shops and stuff like that have their cigarettes packed at the entrance of the door, and some of the cigarettes and stuff like that, because when kids are small they go and grab it, so in a way they make them addicted to it. So where most teenage or adolescent kids, when they try to steal, they grab the closest thing to the door so they have an easy access. That's the normal thought process. So that's why when look at this, I'm not kidding, go to any shop and you will see closest to the shop is some weed, not weed, but cigarettes and stuff like that. Something that a kid will get super addicted to. It's not candy or stuff like that. So that's why they put it there. Like the idea of putting specific items in specific places in stores so that they manipulate you to buy more than what you actually need. That's why when you go to a grocery store, the milk is all the way back so that you go for between a lot of stuff and something may catch your eye and you'll be like, yo, I want this. But the worst part is they do that for kids so that they become addicted to smoking and then try to, yeah.
Because of the weed in the pizza, this past Halloween, one of my FB friends put up the scare share warning parents to make sure that people haven't given your kids ecstasy in their bags. Ain't no damn body going to give a kid a $20 trick or treat gift or use. You almost never see two guys walking across the street carrying a big pane of glass. I was on a college visit once, and I saw two guys walking holding a big pane of glass. I took a good look, because I know it will never happen again. I once slipped on a banana peel. I took a moment to really absorb it, because I couldn't believe it had actually just happened. You didn't skateboard through it, you blew it. Dropping out of college and becoming a millionaire/billionaire. Most of those people drop out of Harvard, MIT, Oxford, Cambridge and others. They don't drop out of community college, survivor's bias, and they don't drop out because they couldn't hack it. They drop out because it's a waste of time for them. Red hair. It only occurs in about 2% of the population. Dissociative identity disorder, multiple personality.
I don't have multiple personality disorder, but I do have a vivid imagination that feels like I'm talking to multiple people at the same time. But that's just me, so.
Is also a severe misunderstanding about what it actually is. A potential mate who is successful, smart, funny, attractive, mentally stable, ready.
That's actually true. You will never get all of those. You will just get one. I personally say go for successful. So if something happens, both of you are stable. Mentally stable should be the next. Not everybody's funny, so or act super attractive. You have to just balance out what you feel like is necessary for you and what's not.
For commitment and single and attracted to you. Becoming a successful YouTuber, my coworker told me he was quitting his job to focus on his video gaming and streaming. I just wished him a hearty good luck.
Actually, it's really, really true. But I know a lot of people have said this, and people still don't believe it. When you do something like YouTube or a business venture or start something new, always started as a hobby. I'm doing YouTube as a hobby right now. I do want it in the future to be my full-time job, but I'm doing it as a hobby. I do have still do getting my bachelor's degree. I still have a job. I'm looking for a full-time job after that. Until it is a stable form of income, never quit whatever you are doing for something that's not 100%. This is not like a going from one company to another. It's more difficult, more hard getting followers, people to watch you, being consistent and stuff like that. So my opinion is do it as a hobby, because a hobby you want, and be consistent. And before you know it, if you make it, you make it. And a lot of people say, oh shit, people make it. We're 7 billion people. Everybody wants to do this. A lot, okay, not everybody, but most people wants to do this. And you will one day get an opportunity or fall off, but you have to be consistent and do not take it too serious. Take it serious enough. It's hard to say. I would say take it serious enough where you want to make it your full-time job, but at the same time work on it like a hobby. Do it on your free time. Put energy and time in it. Don't quit. Don't stop everything you have. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
If the BBC has taught me anything, it would be murders in small British villages. My mum watched a show about two gardeners, Rosemary and Thyme, who traveled about gardening and going to flower shows, and there was always a murder they solved, and they'd always know more than the police. B. If two gardeners keep showing up around murders, they're the prime suspects.
I think that's not for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe.